Hello, you've expressed an interest to see the house, so I'm starting at the guest room end of the house. You see the lights at the ceiling, built-in sound system, aircon, and this lovely big open wardrobe, which I use as my hobby space when we haven't got guests. There's also a bathroom just there, ensuite. Loads and loads of cupboards. Okay, so we're looking down the corridor that leads straight through to the kitchen. One corridor right through. So one end of the house is like social rooms. The other end of the house are the bedrooms. You can see that's one bedroom there, another bedroom through that door, just the same. A family bathroom, tons of storage. This is the hallway, shutters down. You might have to not look at my laundry pile. That goes out onto the balcony. But of course everything's pretty much shuttered up. Moose. Because it's so hot at the moment. So that's the front door, and we'll get outside and I'll show you there. Through into the sitting room, which is lovely and big and airy. Again, all central aircon. Very comfortable room, love it. Office space. Spare single bed should any of the grandees turn up with friends. And my corridor art gallery into the kitchen. And then there's another entrance into the sitting room there. And you might notice we've got these sliding doors which are massively wide. I'm trying to get the perspective of the width of that door. This is the kitchen. Nice big central island. There you are, you can see the width of that door there. Excuse my mops and muddles. So, where's the best place to take you next? Oh, we go back down the corridor. There's guest toilet facilities. Through the corridor. Sorry it's so dark, it's just that it's so sunny. All the blinds are down. So here we are out onto the balcony, through the master bedroom. You'll notice this is a view I often post. I just love it. That's looking north, coming round. That's looking east. And down the other side of those trees is the River Vez. It's quite a steep bank down to it. I don't think I'll ever be going down the track to get to it. But you can hear it in the background and it's lovely. And that's our drive. We'll end up down there. But you can see the full run of the balcony here. Again, apologies for our messes, but there's jobs being done at the moment. That's the other side of the hallway, looking across to the front door, into the sitting room, and into the side garden. The big array there belongs to the previous owner, so as do the beehives. So I don't know whether you'll be able to pick out the red marker just beyond the blueberries. That's where our land finishes, and that dryish spot there where Peter's taken back the flower meadow, that also belongs to the previous owner. But we've planted an orchard down there, and I'll show you down there in a minute. And here, this is where I've painstakingly dug in 3 flower beds, well, 3, 4, 5 really, 2 small ones and 3 chevrons, in order to create grass pathways. And I guess when the framework of the garden has grown up, you won't be able to see the other side of the pathway, so hoping it'll make it more interesting. But at the moment I'm quite pleased with the ribs of it. Right, you really want to see the house, not the garden. So let me just take you over to this side of the lawn. Right, this is around the garden, and up to half the kitchen is flat roof, and the other part of the house is like this, I don't know, like a big old lean-to, and there's 2 of them joined together by the hallway. Can you see that? It's rather lovely. Oh, it's lovely and cool around this side. Obviously, when the house was built, they had this bit of the garden beautifully landscaped, and it's got a membrane under there and a watering system, so everything grows nicely, if not too nicely. And they hadn't done anything for 8 years, so it's all a bit of a hack back. Right, there's the front of the house. I never know which to call the front or the back. One of the things I really love about this house is the simplicity, the clean lines, and the width of the doorways. I just love our big old front door. It's beautiful. Right, then we go. There's some fantastic plants in here. Just lovely. We do have neighbours, one there, and then swing round, one there. It's very private here. We don't hear them. If anybody's the noisy neighbours, it's probably us and our dogs. It's a nice little private place here to sit and contemplate the world. Then you go down a slope, which I don't do very often. This is Peter's domain down here. But again, it's really nicely planted. Peter took out one tree just there. It was a pine tree, the type that encourages processionary caterpillars. We didn't want any of them. And B, it really got in the way of that beautiful view. So we're planting other trees to compensate, and it is providing us with winter wood. So here we go, we're down on the bottom drive now, Peter's domain. That red shed, that's on the other side of our land. That belongs to the previous owner. He owns the rest of the land right the way down to the river, which you could actually see if there wasn't any leaves on the trees. This is the, well, I like to call this the bird table because the birds have all the fruit from their little devils. Ooh, one ripe tomato. And this is the orchard we planted. Hopefully we'll live long enough to see it. Give fruit, that is. Okay. Laundry room. Again, I don't come down here very much. This is Peter's domain. Bless, he does look after me. And this is the garage. It's got a nice lot of wood for the winter. And then I'll show you what you can see of the house from here. Another thing I really love about this house, and I think you probably won't because of the drainage doesn't sit perfectly with the line of the overhang. But I love that. It's like a little piece of art in zinc. I just love it. Lots of spare cobbles piled up down there. Anyway, when you come back through the garage, you come in here, all the utilities are tucked up in this space here. Peter is hoping that to put a door just here and build a sauna in that corner. Whether he will or not, that's another thing. But we're back into the hallway at the bottom of the stairs with, look, tons more storage, door into the laundry, up the stairs. To the sealed-in window. Well, it's a non-opening window, but it's got a fabulous blind to keep that morning sun out. And you might have noticed the lights came on. We've got automatic lighting through all the corridors. There's central vacuuming, which we love. And that's it. That's home. Hope you liked your tour.